Alright, hey guys, welcome back to RikaRieGaming. If I remember everything that does in this movie. Oh, what? We got question mark. Oh yeah, we gotta do 2 quests. Hey, stop calling me mortal. Call me something else. Oh yeah, I'll say mortal. Okay, let's check the map real quick. We gotta challenge somebody. Where's the other? The quest. Oh, I got head thing. I don't know what the white one is, cause I'm trying to look for it on the map, unless I didn't see it. Can we beat him up? Bye, dead boy. Oh, it was so great to beat you up. Oh, that's heavy armor there. Oh, it feels good to have being back in this game again. Oh no, we look like we're going somewhere. Overlook camp. Well, we're close to the yellow mark, so let's get him. There's 3 things. Doing so well against you guys. Where you going? You have to die like the rest of them since you attacked me. Who's this person?
A child of dust. What brings you to the crown of the sun? The desert is unkind to mortals.
Crown of the sun?
I do not wish to speak to you about Fey affairs, mortal. This place is older than your mind can grasp, and it will remain long after you are gone. Ulcerand is the last bastion of the Fey in Detir, one of the few places in these desert lands where we are plentiful. They are summer Fey, but their minds have been altered. They attack any who travel the sands, be they mortal or Fey.
Tell me about yourself.
I am the guardian of the crown of the sun. It is my role to watch this sacred place and see to the safety of the keepers in training. Florian told you of it. They must trust you implicitly. It is one of many sources of our worldly power, It is an almost limitless source of magical energy, closely tied to the essence of Alcerund. They spent hundreds of years here in preparation of their duties. I am tasked with meeting their needs, ensuring they are ready. It will be several hundred years before the replacements for the current keepers arrive. Florian and the Circle sent you to access the crossing? It is highly unusual for a mortal to invoke a Fey rite, but your aura is most unlike a mortal's. Very well. Prepare yourself. The Amulet of the Sun is yours, and with it your right to descend to the crossing.
Oh. I thought I was like, oh no, I'm missing her. Oh no. What's that white? It looked like a white mission. Oh, look, we found a town with good people. Mining post.
Winds in the Hollowlands can be fierce.
Looks like I'm in luck. Didn't expect to see so heavily armed an adventurer wandering into our camp. Are you interested in a job? I've got a Fey beast situation I need taken care of.
I do it. What do you need?
Excellent. A pack of wild Fey have holed up at the canyon hill site at the top of the ledge. I've already dispatched a scholar to investigate, but he hasn't returned. You'll find him near the road towards the mine. I'll have more information for you there, but it isn't useful for much else. A coward refuses to go near the Fey. Get to the site and figure out why those blasted things have come out of the mine, and then get rid of them. Speak to the scholar when the deed is done. He'll pay you. Oh, where are my manners? Foreman Vire at your service. This here is Motus Mining's latest outfit, and my care and charge. They were our biggest competition, and they discovered this site, actually. When we caught wind of it, we made sure to get up here with a bag of gold for each of his workers. So they promised to work for us instead, of course. Work like a charm. Poor Edgar had never found a way to recover from that. There's no one else to run his mine. He probably couldn't find the money to pay them even if he found new staff. If I sound proud of us, it's 'cause I am. It was a big victory for Motus. He's a weak-eyed, knock-kneed, biscuit-biting excuse for a scholar. But he's the one I've got, so that's that.
Poor guy.
A forsaken, wretched wasteland with more beasts than grains of sand. Still, by the domes of Odessa, I'll not see this venture fail. I've seen some strange things. Flickers and flashes from the top of that mountain. No idea what causes it, and I don't want none. We've got our hands full down here as it is. If it weren't for the beast lurking at our doorstep every day, I'd find this place quaint. As it is, I can barely retain my sanity. Capstan Odvar runs an inn and serves as our chief of security. we received reports of strange happenings in those caverns. One of the workers claimed he saw horrifically scarred men wandering near Saltwell mouth. Our scholar, Ainser, ought to be at the canyon hillside, getting to the bottom of this damn hold-up. He ought to be back already, telling me how he fixed it. If you do see him, give him a kick for me and tell him to get on with it. I've got miners just standing around not mining. Good day.
Yeah, we can leave that main quest for later. Let's see. See this guy got anything?
You look well armed. Aren't you here about the Krulak? We have a vicious one on our hands. It's about the desert, killing any workers it can catch. How in blazes it developed a taste for gnome flesh, only that damn thing knows. Confound it. Between the Canyon Hill incident and that beast, our schedule's ground to a halt.
A croc?
You got the picture. Don't know how the damned old thing got a taste for him, but once it gets an idea, there's no stopping it. We've put a price on its hide, but who'd be crazy enough to earn it?
I can try it.
Well, you sure? All right, it's your funeral. You should speak to Edgar Aaron of Aaron Excavations. He'll know how to find Bloodbane. Edgar's lived in the Hollowlands longer than any of us. Speak to Edgar Aaron of Aaron's Excavation. I'll warn you though, Edgar's bitter about Motus luring away his workers away with higher wages. He probably finds the situation ironic now that Bloodbane is attacking Dunehead Mine. Once word got out that Edgar Aaron had found this mineral-rich site, Motus rushed to get an operation set up here. I'm all the muscle they bothered to send. I'm the lone guard Motus hired to protect this place. They've given me a chief of security title, but that means nothing when I've got no men to command. Now we've got a Krulak that's more than a match for a small army. I know better than to go out there alone. I've heard the rumors. They might be saints or bastards, but they've coin to spare, and that's enough for me. We don't know where it got a taste for the gnome miners, but it's been terrorizing the Dunehead mine. Motus is offering a considerable bounty for its demise. You look like you can take care of yourself, but you should be careful out there.
Be careful out in the sands.
Let's take care of the mine. Oh, not mine, the inn. Armor's trousers, Pleasance tonic, bolt of cloth. Let's take that. Right, I have somebody who's a store owner here, so I can sell something.
The desert is as unforgiving as it is blistering.
Not much here.
Before I came here,
Okay. You gotta deal with a big, huge monster. We gotta look for that dude. We're close to level 18. I think we should look for the... oops, wrong guy.
Any sign of that worthless scholar? Didn't see him near the eastern ledge. Good day.
Oh, there's another quest down this way. Like he's up high. It'd be funny if he was in that water though, that'd be great. What kind of big creature used to live here? It was a fate watching them.
I watch them day by day, their foolish, meddling scampering to separate one piece of earth from a slightly different piece of earth. They know that the land will endure, will heal any wounds mortals can inflict. But I worry that these wounds may be long to heal. I cannot act. I am bound by our beliefs. But an agent of change could cauterize these wounds by making the century plants bloom.
Speak about yourself.
I shepherd the surface while Orenda sleeps beneath. I await the day when I may lay down to rest as Orenda does, beneath the sands. The mortal's growing influence in this world wearies me. Have you met her? Fair and dark as the night itself. She will sleep until my time is past. Then I will lie down and dream while she walks the sands. Normally they blossom only every 100 years. The land stirs and wakens, and what was worn away rejuvenates. That is the way of things. The little mortals, you mean? Forever cutting, clearing, digging, will they never stop? Won't they tire of it and go
Nah,
away?
there's money going around.
Oh, I cannot make them bloom, not now. When the time is right, one fey whisper will do. You mortals are not bound as we are. You can grow such things out of season. You wouldn't know with these little mortals here, but these lands are a fey place, and fey places need refreshing from time to time. The blooming of the century plants is the fastest route of recovery. A friend of the sands. You'll do what needs doing. You will need petrichor. Here is a skinful I have gathered. But first, you must ready the plant with fire. Only after fire will they drink the petrichor. There are 3 century plants in this land just now. Make all 3 bloom, and all will be well.
Okay. Need fire.
For now, then.
In ancient times, the desert had no shade. The sun burned the land to ruin. The rivers disappeared, and the animals hid underground. The people cried to Helios for mercy, but he didn't answer their prayers. As the plants withered in the heat, the hollow lands echoed with the crackle of fires.
What are them? They're like skeletons. Hey, we gotta go this way anyway. Let's do the gnome thing first. We'll probably find some of those things along the way. Who are them? Are these the monsters they've been talking about?
Oh, I'm in a terrible bind. I don't dare go forward, and I certainly can't go back. Mind you, I wouldn't go up that eastern ledge. It's most unsafe. Oh yes, a stalwart foreman. He sent you after me, I suppose. Scholar of mineralogy, motus mining, and unwitting adventurer. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
Yeah, what's going on?
Edessa could not have been built without the Motus mining interest.
Yes. Well, no. I got 10 paces up the slope when I spotted those Fae. What's a scholar to do against hordes of vicious beasts? One of those boggarts, it shook its fist at me. Yes, and find out what's wrong. Now that I've found it, and have no desire to investigate further.
What exactly did you see?
There were boggarts, lots of boggarts. And I think I saw a
Oh,
fresh.
no.
I was rather too busy running.
Yeah, I hate those things. I'll lead.
Well, if you were willing to go first, I would have no objection to trailing behind at a safe distance.
To the Canyon Hill site at the top of the ledge, where a cadre of Fae awaits to rip us to shreds, no doubt. Lead the way. Up the slope we go. There they are.
Oh, I don't know why I did that. Oh, shit. Yellow. I kind of hate it when you get those. What we got here? We got some money. Okay, you said it was a Throth around here. That means he's gonna be a bitch. Whoa. Yeah, champion, you're gonna get your ass whooped by these daggers. So what's that? Oh look, one of those midget guys. Let's shake her fist at him.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh. I see something at the end of the trail.
Like someone camping over here.
Another come to steal the light, come to trouble the reverie. He and I are two where there once were many. We lived then wild on dune and crag. Now he watches the waking day, and I tend to the dreaming murmurs of the stone. I long to return to the reverie. While Calavar walks the sands, I must sleep.
Why are you not sleeping?
When I became aware the light was gone, the shell of the reverie cracked, and my dream self wandered free. Long, long ago, I wandered lost in the dark of night. I cried a pool into a rocky basin, and starlight gathered there. I fashioned this into a jewel, and by its light found my way home. Is it any wonder that I hold it so dear? They are my friends, drawn here as I drift between the dream world and the world of the waking. The light, source of solace, snuck in, sharp knives, soft feet, stole the jewel from my side, took it northward through the narrow rocks to their village of wood and cloth.
Okay.
It's beginning to make sense. This Fey maiden is real, but I believe we're speaking to a projection of her as she dreams. There is a Fey hollow under this mine, where I'll wager she sleeps. And these other Fey, they're drawn to the power of this projection. Restoring to her this light she speaks of might calm things down. Find me at the Motus mining office when you return it to her. I'll make sure you're duly compensated. No, I feel quite certain. The maiden we see here is a projection of her dream self, as she calls it. The real Fae's asleep, somewhere in the hollow below us, I'll wager. And these other wild Fae are drawn to the power she exudes while in this form. Most likely return what was stolen to the Fae maid within the hollow. That is how these things tend to go.
Well, that's scary. No, my freezing ones are better than that one.
Soft feet, sharp knives.
Yeah, I go back that too, cause I don't know how tough those big dudes are over that way. He was like, oh yeah, we're stealing stuff from someone. Hee hee hee. Maybe I should have tried to fight that sucker. It's the same area as the guy that... Oh. Looked like he found them. Oh, her place is beautiful looking. Return her thing. Yes, die with your champion. That thing kind of evil. Trying to hit me when I'm trying to take stuff out of it. Probably like, bye, brother. But that's not good either. Ooh, I didn't see that face. That's kind of creepy. Yes, die by my bidding. Scary to see that face right there. Do the spell. Oh crap. Yeah. Hope she let me back in here when I... Oops. Shit. Oh, not you bitches. Yeah, I need to hurt your sister in the corner though, because you guys are just gonna gang up on me and stuff. Mm-hmm.
The light! Return to me! Did you do this? The blessings of the thorn and shadow be upon your head, little mortal. Now leave me to the reverie, and the deep shadow and the far wind's sighs. Now I have the light, the reverie will be untroubled. Now leave me be, little one. Leave me be. Ah.
What is this? Can we post it on? Shit, those creatures protecting her. Her place is creepy because she has those faces right there, man. She has faces on those stones. Oh yeah, we're done with her quest. Oh, gotta go to him, go back to him, and return it in. Okay, let's go back to the mine and turn this into him. Whoa! What is that? Where the hell you came back from? You're creepy. You ran away from me. You ran away from me a little bit. You die here right now. Dang, that thing creepy looking. Scared the shit out of me. It's not like how you get out that cave, that thing's just crawling there. That's scary. Think you're all safe because you made it outside.
The desert is as unforgiving as it is.
Is it in the end? I wonder if I was playing on Series S that the loading screens would be shorter.
A Fey relic? Was that it? She called it a light. I wonder what possessed those fools to steal it. No matter. Facts are, without you, I'd still be tugging my beard at the bottom of that slope. So please have this. The interest rewards those who smooth its way. All this caused by a stolen jewel. Remarkable. As I've always said, there's no understanding Fey. All the same, we ought to have known we were digging right above a Fey hollow. Didn't seem important at the time, I suppose. Foreman Vire, head harder than a rock, and emptier than a mined-out stope. So long.
So sorry. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my god, that seems interesting. That really does. close to the other one? Oh. Okay, guys, gonna stop here and see you guys next time.